What is up? What is up? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Check out my podcast, Family Restful Revelations, on Spotify and Apple. We're about to tap into some energy. What I hear in the background is rolling down this lonely highway, asking God to please forgive me for messing up the blessing He sent to me. I see everything clearer now, okay? The night is black as this ever been. Okay, so someone could be in the dark night of the soul right now. Okay, so, dark night of the soul. When I see dark night of the soul, I mean, it's crazy, right? Okay, it is crazy. It's intense. However, what I'm seeing right now is someone walking through photographs. It's giving very much so Pictionary. Okay, it's a lot of imagery taking place right now. A lot of, someone, having visions, having nightmares to them at this moment of all the wrongdoing they have done. This could be you, or this could be someone connected to you that is experiencing these emotions right now and sensations, because they're feeling, rather, icky right now. Okay. So let's tap into this energy. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Again, check out my podcast. If you are interested in podcasts, Restful Revelations on Spotify and Apple. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Someone could... Damn, okay. King of Wands. Okay, this King of Wands card is a little damaged. Okay, so someone is feeling damaged right now. This could be you feeling damaged. Yeah, this could be you, contemplating walking away from the past. Okay, you're looking, not even it's like you walked away from you're currently walking away from the past, because you're looking back, again, walking through imagery, looking back on things that took place in the past, on, events that happened where you maybe were not the most, kind person. Okay, you're seeing that, and you're coming to grips with that right now. You feel like you hurt somebody that was close to you, that was dear to you, because you were being stubborn. You didn't want to move. You wanted to sit and not do, just sit and, with your arms folded, with your arms crossed. Okay. Something about a cross is significant. I'm also picking up on if this is not you, family, this is someone else who dropped their cross. Okay. They didn't want to carry their cross anymore, so they dropped it. Okay. And, they're asking God for forgiveness because they dropped the cross that God gave them. They dropped it. They dropped it. They didn't want it. Okay, they dropped it for let me continue. They dropped it. They didn't want it. Okay? So now they're asking God, can I have it back? All right? Can I have it back? All right, and God's taking this person through some imagery, the moon and the Four of Swords. God is taking this person through a lot of imagery. Okay? All right? Things that they forgot about, they're recollecting things that they forgot about, things that happened to them in their youth. This could be you, family, that is experiencing this. And we all have experienced this, and we all will experience maybe at some point if we answer the calling. You know what I'm saying? We will experience those moments where we were not as nice, where we were not as kind, and when others were not as nice to us, and when others were not as kind. And sometimes you will wake up and, sweating and, in fear because of nightmares you're having. That's what this person is experiencing. Either you or this person is experiencing this. Okay, someone is getting deep, getting to the roots of why they are so mean, why they are so angry, why they are so untrusting of others. Okay, yeah. Something about a Ten of Swords. This is everything is fine. Ten of Swords. What is this? What is this? The Devil. Okay. Someone is, Yeah, looking back on something, looking back on some devil shit. I see someone looking back on some really toxic ass messages that they sent you, or that you sent someone else, and you're, yeah, see death. Whoa, what's going on here? All right, someone could, what is this death? Devil to the death. Oh gosh. So you're receiving some divine intelligence at this time, okay? Gracefully, graciously receiving it. Unlimited potential, sacred mission initiation. So you're being initiated at this time. This information is going to send you through an initiation. It's coming into you. Okay, so be open to receive this initiation. Also, I just felt dizzy. Whoa, that was crazy. Also, something about stars is significant, okay? Reflecting your star, finding your center. Okay, so go outside. You could have seen 2 birds could have flew up to you today, too small. These could be hummingbirds, could have flew up to you, or just some really small birds. Seeing a lot of butterflies. What is going on here? Stars, butterflies, something is aligned, okay? Cosmic power. Give me something. What's this gracious receptivity for the collective spirit? Gracious receptivity. Hey. Gracious receptivity. Gracious receptivity. I see whatever you're receiving is going to make you cry. Because in this image, her eyes are watery. So something is going to make you emotional. All right? Whatever you receive. Okay, you're receiving a lot of it, okay? All right, a lot of love. Ace of Cups, you're receiving a lot of love. Okay? I see tears flowing. Okay? I do see that. Gracious receptivity, a relationship, loving relationship. Okay, a partnership. And this could be in when it comes to this. I went to the Lemurian deck for a reason. So you're definitely tied to the Lemurians, okay? And very, very smart, okay? So this is the age of technology and things like that. These Lemurians were very, very advanced, okay? So you're, and then we have AI and all this shit. I see my cousin. My cousin is older. He's an engineer. And he's an older guy, and he was he did a video of himself today inside of a car while the car was driving itself, and he wrote, "Look at the times today. AI is taking over." That's what he said. However, when it comes to this Lemurian, you having this Lemurian lineage, it's like even though AI is taking over, you're taking over as well. It's really what it's giving. This beautiful DNA that you have, okay? You're always going to be a few steps ahead of the game. You're always going to be a few steps ahead of the game. Your ancestors, they're going to make sure of that. You're going to make sure of that, okay? Because you're going to constantly seek wisdom, okay? Seek guidance, okay? To be above the curve is what I just heard. I see the 6 of Pentacles. I see gifts being released to you. Okay, insight, intel being released to you. Okay, yeah, intel. All right. Also, these, ancestors are showing you how to heal yourself. Okay, how to align your mind. Okay, they're showing you what you can use. Okay, like pennies. Date it back. For real, like pennies. Okay. All right. Yeah, like pennies. Okay. Also, yeah, like pennies. Use them as shields. I'm telling you, family. Y'all think I'm crazy when I tell you this, but I'm so fucking serious. All right, I'm so serious. Use those pennies as shields. Okay. Those pennies are helping with your third eye chakra. I'm telling you. Okay? Whoever is going to get this information is going to receive it and going to use it. Okay? Use it for yourself. Okay? Don't dismiss it. I'm not telling you it just for nothing. I know someone who's listening to me will understand and will act accordingly. when it comes to that situation. Okay? All right. So anyway, continuing on. That's just a message someone needs to hear. Those pennies are going to save your life one day. 10 of Pentacles, stop playing with me. Them pennies are going to save your life one day. Okay? Don't knock it. Just because it's a penny and just because it's a bronze, it's not shiny, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Just because it ain't no dollar. Just because it ain't no blue hundred and all that shit. Just because it ain't no crypto. I'm telling you. Shit's going to save your life. I see a lot of pentacles out here. Okay? You're being blessed, gifted so much. Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. Okay, initiation. You're being initiated, and within you being initiated, there's certain gifts you have to be at whatever level you're going to. There's certain intel you need to have. There's certain insight you need. Okay, and you're receiving the insight you need. Okay? Yes. I see a lot of greatness out here. Okay? I see you just waiting for this to be released to you. Hands are out. Yeah, hands are out. Make sure you are listening to yourself when yourself tells you to go somewhere. Be somewhere. Okay? Make sure you go. Okay? Make sure you go. You're being initiated right now. So if something within you is telling you to move or go somewhere, okay, and I don't mean just abruptly move, but I mean just take charge with authority. Okay? If something is telling you to take charge with authority, then you need to take charge with authority. Mystical knowing, breaking boundaries, personal experience of God. That people can see God all over you. They can see this gold light all around you. It's hard not to see it. It's hard not to see you. Okay? Rumi. Mystical knowing. Lord, take charge with authority. Breaking boundaries, personal experience of God. Take charge with authority. With authority. What does that mean? Gosh, I was thinking about this earlier. I feel like I said this on another reading, but my grandma, she used to walk around the house, and I could always hear her walking around the house because she had some heavy feet. Heavy, real heavy. You know what I'm saying? It was very heavy. It was heard. It moved. So I'm downstairs and I can feel the roof moving. Or if I'm not downstairs or wasn't in a 2-story house, I'm in a room and I can feel the room moving when she walked. When she walked, she made noise. She was heard. Okay, when she walked. It was annoying sometimes. But, thinking back on it, my grandma is not here anymore. Thinking back on it, that's a memory that I have. And that's some knowledge. You feel me? That's knowledge. Right now, you're moving through pressure. Okay? You're moving through pressure. When you are being initiated, there's a lot of pressure that's taking place. You could be experiencing some type of pressure some type of pressure when it comes to around your third eye. So, and again, I'm telling you, you need to use some of those pennies to, relieve some of that pressure you are feeling. Okay, you are moving. You're being initiated. You are moving. This person looks like they are being, kind of looks like a, when you go get your whole body scanned at the hospital. That's what's going on right now in this picture. Your whole body is being scanned, upgraded. Okay, yeah, kind of like when you play the video game for my gamers. You know what I'm saying? When you reach a peak, when you beat a level and you get those packs and things like that, where you can get better ammo and better clothes, just a lot of good shit. That's what's taking place right now. And again, pressure. It takes pressure to move through the altitude. Okay, so use those pennies to ground yourself while you are moving through the altitude. So when you are laying down, lay down with those pennies around you. Okay, especially on your third eye chakra. You know what I'm saying? Pennies. Pennies. 1 cent, which is worth way more than 1 cent. Okay? For real. Also, also when it comes to the pennies, make sure they are the years 1985 and below. Nothing above 1985. I really wouldn't even use a 1985 penny. I would really use like a 1972, 1976 and below, 1960s pennies and things like that. Even 1940s. I don't know about the wheat coin because I don't know what year the wheat penny was made, but I don't know. I can't remember how effective the wheat penny is. However, 1940s, 1970s, 1960s, those are some good pennies. I haven't ran across any 1930s. Okay, I would love to see what effect that has on, my brain and things like that. But anyway, the Emperor. What's this Emperor? Somebody is also, you have some Emperor in your energy, or you could be the Emperor. Okay, something about a Leo. I see someone handing you your flowers. I see this person handing you some flowers and you're moving. You're taking those flowers and you're moving somewhere. You could be moving to Arizona, the star. Okay, yeah, you could be moving to Arizona. Or this person could live in Arizona. Okay. Or this person could have like a spot in Arizona. I don't know. When I see this Ten of Wands energy, I'll be thinking Arizona. I'll be thinking the desert. So you could be moving to the desert. Okay, or deeper in the desert. Okay. Something about, what's the Seven of Wands, Spirit? What's the Seven of Wands? There's someone in the Five of Pentacles trying to interfere with you getting this upgrade in the background. Okay, they're trying to interfere with it. Okay, there could also be someone trying to, what is the Seven of Swords? Someone has to get up. Someone's mad because they have to get up off their seat. So you're taking somebody's seat. What? What? So you're taking somebody's seat. Someone's mad because you're taking their seat. They're mad because they have to get up. They're in it. They feel like they have been betrayed. Okay, they could have been betrayed by. They could feel like they've been betrayed by this Emperor energy. This Emperor energy is handing you something. Okay, some type of throne. Whoever this is was on a throne that they shouldn't have been on. This is a false prophet that was sitting on some type of throne that they shouldn't have been on. Okay, lying and manipulating, stealing and doing all types of shiesty shit. Okay, and they mad because they are being taken off the throne that was not their throne. Whoever this Emperor was, he was moving too fast. Okay, he wasn't thinking. All right, you know what I'm saying? Some type of thinking wasn't done. Okay, when this Emperor could have been thinking with their lower half, and gave this person a crown, and not even gave. Yeah, that's the thing. This Emperor gave this person a crown. Okay, they handed this person a crown. Okay, that's the thing. They were on a throne they shouldn't have been on. They were handed a crown. This Emperor can't hand. The Emperor can hand somebody a crown, but when it comes to you, your crown can't be handed to you by no man. Okay, by no woman. You feel me? All right. Your crown can't be handed to you by that. So this person handed somebody a crown and put them on a dang, put them at a seat that they shouldn't have been in. Okay. So now they're getting up out the seat. For a while, this person didn't want to get up out the seat. They were doing all types of shicey shit to stay in the seat. But now the time has come, okay, for this person to breaking boundary, personal experience of God, for this person to get on up off the seat, okay? Because that's who put your crown on you. God, the universe, the Most High is who put your crown on you. Then no man put no crown on you, okay? You understand me? You feel me? This is deeper than what the fuck, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Empress. Somebody else was wearing a false crown. Okay? And this Emperor was wondering why this person wasn't, wasn't matching up. Because this Emperor was moving too hasty and put a crown on a false person. Placed this crown on somebody because they needed somebody, because the seat was getting lonely. This Emperor didn't have patience. You feel me? They didn't have patience. They were moving with their lower half. They were moving out of fear. So they you know what I'm saying? What would the people think? We need somebody on the throne. What would the people think? God is like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Be a little bit more patient. Okay? Because the person that's coming to you, the person that's coming towards you already has a crown on their head. You're not going to place no crown on their head. Just like God placed his crown on the emperor's head, God placed a crown on your head too. That's the difference. All right, so this emperor put a man-made crown on this person's head, and this person is mad because the crown is deteriorating. The emperor still got their crown on because it was given from God. You still got your crown on because it was given from God, but this false person that has to get up out of this seat, their crown is deteriorating. Okay, it's wearing and tearing, a lot of wear and tear. Okay. So anyway, that's what's going on. Somebody mad, somebody in their feelings because the empress is being escorted to her throne, to her seat next to the emperor, and somebody mad. Okay, a whole lot of people mad. Okay, it's giving very much so that Cinderella energy. It really is. It really is giving very much so Cinderella energy. That's really what it's giving. Okay, so whoever this was that was on the seat, okay, falsely put on the seat because the emperor was moving too fast. He was not being patient enough. Okay, that's what was going on. But hey, you know, lives and people learn and things happen. So now this person, they're, this is given very much so a Cinderella story. It really is. Okay, trying to fit some shoes that they couldn't fit. Trying to put their big old feet in some shoes they couldn't fit. They sitting over there wearing size 10 and 11, trying to fit a size 9, 8.5, 9 shoe. And it wasn't giving what it needed to give. Okay, on no day. On no day. On no dimension, on none of that shit. Alright, so this person was warming your seat up. Okay. But meanwhile, you go sit in that seat, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cleansing got to be done and shit like that. But listen, let me stop talking shit. For real. So you have some people upset. I could be talking to the emperor. I could be talking to the empress. You have some people upset because you are taking your rightful seat. Okay. You were not sworn in by man. You're being initiated by these folks. These bigger figures. Okay. Bigger figures. Something outside of man. Something that man cannot do. That's who you are being initiated by. Okay. Both of y'all. Okay? Both of y'all. And that's what's happening. So you got these other people, these false prophets, these false person, this false empress. Empress. It's giving false empress. Oh my gosh. 1 second, family. Okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you be oiled up. You be oiled up. Get some peppermint oil. Okay, I'm oiled up. Okay, I didn't have to put it all on my face and shit because I don't want to waste my oil. Okay, so my face is oily. It's oily. Okay, it's naturally oily, but it's oily. Well, it is naturally oily, but anyway, someone may need to get some peppermint oil or drink some peppermint tea to detox. Okay, detox your nervous system. Okay, detox. Okay, yes. And also, peppermint helps with inflammation as well. So you may be experiencing some type of inflammation. You may need to get you some peppermint oil or drink you some peppermint tea at this time. Okay, so anyway, let me continue, Spirit. Let me continue. Anything else, Spirit? People got oil everywhere. Yeah. So something about someone's sad because their job is done. Okay, it's over with. Someone has cut someone off. Their job is done. Okay, they did all they could do. Okay, their services are no longer needed. Okay, someone's upset about it. Someone's in their feelings because they have to go wherever they have to go. They have to figure it out wherever they're going to go. So, yeah, they're mad at you. Okay, if you're this Empress energy, they're mad at you, watching you. What is this Empress seeing you? Okay, It's not about what the Emperor sees in you. It's about God. Okay? It's about divine orchestration. It's about divine order. Okay? That's what it's about. It ain't about a beauty. It ain't about none of that shit. You feel me? At the end of the day, it's not about none of that shit. It's about what you are being directed to do. Okay, what is in your Akashic records? Your Akashic records, you guys are supposed to rule something together, rule over something together. You by this person's side because this person needs you just like you need this person. Okay, the yin to the yang to the yin. All right, aligned. Okay, intertwined. Okay, knotted up. I say knotted up. I'm saying nobody's gonna break this bond. Okay, nobody's gonna break the bond between you and this person. Okay, just not. That's just what's going on. That's just what's going on. It's a mission. Again, initiation. There's a mission. What is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Something about a child is... What? What is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Someone doesn't want you to work. Someone doesn't want you to work. If I'm talking to the Empress, this Emperor does not want you to work. Yeah. My music turned off too when I said that. Yeah, he doesn't want you to work. He doesn't. Yeah. And then I hear this song in the background. I love this song. Okay. Could you tell where my head was at when you found me? Okay. Yeah, could you tell where my... Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a different energy. Okay. It's like this person is a lion and you're just stroking the lion. You hear me? Yeah. It's different. Could you tell where my head was at when you found me? I like that song. So anyway, yeah, there's a fight going on. There's a fight going on. Because someone can't understand why this person would, take them off a throne that they were never supposed to be on. You know what I'm saying? Someone is sending you negative energy. They're spying on you. Okay, yeah. And what they're finding out is Temperance, you're an earth angel. Star out here, you're an earth angel. You're a star seed. Okay? Very divine, very intelligent. Okay? Very fucking intelligent. Okay? Yeah. And it is what it is. So, the whole family, my face is oily as heck. You hear me? But it don't even matter because I guess this is what I needed. The whole family, there's a whole family upset. Like, how could you? How could you promised us marriage? You promised that you was going to marry her. You promised. You say you were going to marry her. You met all of us. You took us on vacation. You did all this for us. How could you not? Why did you lie? What happened? Then they're getting mad at her. Like, we told you. We raised you. It's giving very much so that movie. I was about to say The Color Purple, but nah, it's giving very much so that movie, Coming to America. We told you. We told you what to do. You know what I'm saying? We told you what to do. We told you how to get them and how to keep them. And you couldn't even do that. Okay? We spent a lot of money. We put a lot of money into you so you could be with this person. Or so you could be with this emperor. Okay? And you didn't even... The task. You didn't even follow suit. What happened? What did you do? What did you say? It's probably something you said. You know what I'm saying? That's what the family is like. This family is crazy. They just wanted this lady to be with this man because this man had money. Okay? Yeah. And yeah, these people had nothing in common. Maybe some good sex. Maybe. That's it. Maybe. It could have been mediocre. You know what I'm saying? But they had nothing in common. It was a forced relationship. Okay? Forced. Now she's hurting. because her family is mad because she wasn't able to make it happen. She wasn't able to land. She wasn't able to score. I don't know why I'm thinking about prime time. I don't know why I'm thinking about prime time, but she wasn't able to land the score. Okay, so that's what happened. So the parents are mad, okay, because she wasn't able to land this person. All right, they're mad at him too because you promised that you were gonna marry our daughter and this, that, and the other, and you lied. Okay, so anyway, that's what's going on. Thank you.